What's up, guys? It's your boy, Built for Anything. Welcome to the update video for Dallas pros and cons. Now, if you haven't watched that video, I definitely advise you to go watch that video first. I'll leave the link down below. I get a lot of questions on that video, and I felt like it was time for an update. It's been 8 months now since I relocated from New York to Dallas, Texas, and it's been wonderful. It's awesome. Right away, let me just let you guys know, I love being out here in Texas. The reason why is because it's nothing like New York. I mean, there's no place like New York. I never understood why people leave one place and they want it to be exactly the same wherever they're going. It doesn't make sense. If that's the case, if I was looking for New York, if I was looking for a club that stays open till 3, 4 a.m., I'd stay in New York. So keep in mind that wherever you're moving to, you gotta embrace culture. You know, it's different. It's different for a reason. It doesn't make it bad just because it's different. Okay? So now let me just jump into this. Pros and cons. I actually took the time out to type it out on my phone because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Usually I go off the top of my head. So let's get started. The cons. I'm gonna start with the cons first. First thing I want to talk about still is the traffic. Okay? Yes, the traffic here drives me nuts. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. I don't care if your car has a GPS, you probably have to rely more on your phone because with a lot of the new construction, it does something with the satellites. I get into a lot of issues when I'm driving, and I always have to kind of revert back or use my phone as a backup. Now, that might not be a problem for some people, but I'm just letting you know the traffic out here is real because if one wrong turn could cost you about 20, 30 minutes. Keep that in mind. Next thing, the weather. See, here's the thing about weather. I don't gotta tell you, Texas weather, it's hot for the majority of the year. My thing with the weather is this, because coming from New York, I've seen hot weather in months of August, or July, August, the summertime. My issue is how quickly the weather can change. This weather is bipolar. I'm talking like to the nth degree. I'm saying to you, you could be outside and with no type of like heads up, pouring rain, right? It just gets black, rain, that's it. I'll give you a quick story. The other day I was jogging outside at my gym. They have an outdoor track. And I'm running, and I said, okay, it's like 80 something degrees. All right, I like the heat. So I'm outside and I'm running, and halfway through my run, I'm like, damn, man, whew, it's hot out here. I look down on my watch, it was like 100 degrees. Like that's how quickly, like I might have been running for like 25 minutes or so, 20, 25 minutes. Like the weather can change like this. So you have to be prepared. Like it's bipolar. Do not underestimate the weather out here in Texas, okay? Next thing, there's no beaches. Now that's a con for me because again, there's no beaches. Doesn't mean now there's beaches near Dallas, just not in Dallas. So if you're somebody who likes beaches, you're not really gonna find that here. However, they do have a lot of lakes. And I've grown very fond of the lakes. I go to White Rock Lake, which is not too far from where I'm at. And again, for those watching for the first time, I live in downtown, relatively like downtown Dallas. So just in case you're wondering. Yes, so no beaches, okay? Mostly lakes. Now I'm gonna go into the pros, okay? Definitely more pros than cons. Again, guys, this is my opinion. The first pro I'm going to talk about is there's plenty of activities out here. Plenty of activities. If you're someone with a family, you're going to love it here because there's always something to do. And it's almost like the things that they come up with is designed for you to come out with your friends, come out with your family, have a good time. I really, really like that because they really go over the top to make sure that you're comfortable. I'll give you an example. Most restaurants are going to have outside seating. You don't find that a lot coming from New York. Here, almost guaranteed, okay? Next thing, businesses. Listen, if you're starting up a business, this is a great place to do it. As I've seen a lot of new businesses open up recently in the area, which I think is great. That just creates more jobs. It shows that the economy is growing. There's a lot of big developments that I see happening here in Dallas, which is great. So I think that's a positive. A lot of growing areas. Very, very pet friendly. Oh, I can't stress this enough. As a dog owner myself, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a dog owner, you're gonna love being in Texas. Like, this is paradise. Because a lot of the dog parks here are next level. I'm talking like, your dog is gonna be in doggy heaven. You know, this isn't just like a little square space where, you know, you could just let your dog go. And I'm talking like they'll have water, they'll have sprinklers and place where you can play frisbee. You'll see a lot of other dogs. When you're walking in the streets, you know, they have a lot of bowls for your pets in case your pets is dehydrated, where, you know, they can drink water. Most restaurants allow you to bring in your pets. I think that's awesome. Period. Like, if your dog is gonna be in doggy heaven. Next thing, I'm gonna talk about, police. Police. This is my opinion. I find that the police out here are less aggressive. I'll put it to you like that. They're less aggressive than police in New York. Again, could be the area that I'm in, but I don't really see a lot of police. And when I do see them, they don't really bother you for little things. You have to really be doing something stupid, like just off the wall, for police to just pull you over. Like, I'll drive around, you know, I have a decent, pretty expensive car, tinted windows. Like, I remember driving in New York and just wondering, like, okay, I'm gonna get pulled over because it's nighttime, my windows look darker, you know, or if I just, you know, I'm driving a certain type of car, they're just prone to pull you over more in New York. I find here, I haven't had any negative encounters with police. I just haven't. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying all police is good or all police is bad. I'm just saying my experience here with police has been better than my experience in New York. And I had to throw that out there. Next thing, the people. I can't stress it enough. It's a big pro. The people are more laid back. You're very rarely to walk past somebody and they not say hi to you. Everybody, you know, you get that eye contact. People are very courteous. They love to try to help you out, especially if they know you're from out of town, or, you know, people are relatively nice. Also, there's a very laid back kind of vibe out here, I noticed. People are just, even by the way they're dressed, like, you could just go out in some short sleeve shirt. People got sandals on, like, everybody's just chilling. Like, I don't know how to describe that, because come from New York, everybody's just kind of hustle and bustle. It's you know, you're pounding the pavement. You know, you don't really see much people laid back. Only time you see that is maybe at a beach or a park or something like that. Here, people just be in malls, just relaxing. Like, you and I think that's great. Like, I don't know if it's a Southern thing, but I'm just telling you, if you're the type of person who's a laid back type of person, you're definitely gonna love it out here. A lot of times I get questions like, you know, how the people out here. People are generally nice, but it's all up to your personality. I don't know how you are as a person. I don't have a problem being alone. I don't have a problem being around company. But if you're somebody who has issues with either or, you really, really got to consider, you know, what you may have to do to break out of that. I do want to visit Austin. I've been saying that, but it's going to happen. I think I'm going to go check that out pretty soon. I just love being out here, man. Like, even the movie theaters. Like, I go to the movie theaters, and it's just so different because, you know, you get the big reclining seats and like, just, they got a bar in the movie theaters. Like, I went to this one bar, I think it was in like Highland Park or something. Like, they have an actual bar like right here, and then the movie theater's like right here. Like, the entrance is right here. Like, so you could just leave the movie theater, right, finish watching a movie, and instead of leaving the venue, stay in the place and go right into having a drink and hanging out with your friends. Like, things like that. Like I said, I get the vibe that everything is designed to make it more accommodating for you as a group. And that's why I say this is just a great place to be, especially if you come with family or, you know, group of friends or business partners. Like, hey, let's move down there, let's try to make it happen. It's a perfect place to be. Totally different experience than New York. So that's what it is, man. That's my honest opinion. Again, if you like to party, obviously clubs close a lot earlier than most places. Strip clubs out here are pretty good, pretty good compared. Dallas is known for their strip clubs. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. It's definitely known for their strip clubs. Churches, big churches, big churches. If you're into that, like I said, just a lot of large social groups, that you can get into. Okay, so again, I hope that this information helps some of you guys out there. Please feel free to drop any comments in the comments below. Hit that like button, share it if you liked it, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I do videos. I pump them out 4 or 5 times a week. I'm working hard out here for you guys, all right? Catch you guys on the next video. It's your boy, Bill for Anything. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.